Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your mid-April love reading. We're going to take a check-in here with the person on your mind, any romantic interests that come in your way, their feelings, intentions, actions, and I will look at Aries through Pisces for the specific person that is on your mind. When the live stream is up, you can fast forward to the title will be on the screen for Aries through Pisces. If you watch to the end, I will pull a yes/no bonus question for you and a time frame card. So let's get going. Let's take a look at what is changing or what's happening in your love situation for Scorpio right now. Hello, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. My fellow Scorpios here. How you guys all feeling? I don't know what the hell. That's for sure. I'm like confused. Seven of Cups. What to do, where to go, what to think. Are you even into somebody anymore? Are you starting to look elsewhere? What's going on? Who are you looking at? Who are you spying on? Who are you keeping tabs on? Who are you curious about? Confused energy. It is kind of confused, scattered energy. I agree with you. Right now, it kind of feels like you're like Alice in Wonderland. Kind of, you don't know if you're going up or going down. You don't know if you're still interested in the same things you were before. You don't know why you're still holding on to something, or if it's worth holding on to, or what's going on, or maybe you've got it and don't even know if you want it. I don't know, right? But it seems like there's a lot going on, a lot going on. Maybe you're shifting, maybe something's shifting within you and you're not quite sure where you even feel like you even want to be anymore. The High Priestess here, but you've got your eye on somebody, all right? And the Six of Wands, you want somebody's attention. Okay, somebody could actually, they're kind of holding back on you too. You got somebody here. This could be somebody keeping silent, somebody who's, gets your attention, wants your attention, or sees you, is around you. You might have a lot of people. You might have a lot of options, right? Of course, Scorpio will be walking around not even knowing, until it hits you on the head sometimes, When you're into somebody, oh, you know it. But you'll walk around and you won't know that other people are into you. You're kind of a wallflower, believe it or not. But you have people interested in you right now, and you have somebody here. If it's not you spying on somebody, if somebody is not saying anything to you, but they got their eyes on you. Let's see. Keeping new potentials away. Look at this. All right, you are in this energy. There's somebody around you. I mean, but you're kind of looking yonder, looking out there, right? Maybe you're just, still kind of into somebody, or you're, wondering, but it looks like you're starting to kind of open up to other possibilities here. And it could be some of you are just starting to feel a little bit of fresh air, maybe with the person that's on your mind. Maybe you're seeing movement. This is a good card right now, Aries energy. It's a good card showing that there's progress happening. The Three of Wands, as pieces are coming together, whatever you're doing, maybe you just don't know. Maybe you don't feel like you should take any more action towards somebody, or nobody's taking any action towards you. You just kind of feel like in limbo. But at the same time, this energy is saying something is shifting. There's progress. There's things moving. You just don't quite see on the horizon just yet. But before you know it, you're going to see a little peek of what's next, what's to come. And so maybe it just feels like things are settling in, but they don't feel comfortable to you. And that can go in a lot of different ways. So let's see the person that's on your mind, in your energy. And like I said, you've got options around you. So those of you that are kind of shaking your stick at the people, if you got a stick up and you don't want them coming in, they're not going to come in. They'll be like sharks swimming around. Well, you don't want a shark coming around you, but maybe dolphins. Right? They're trying to come in, but if you got a stick up there, and you're not letting anybody in, then nobody's going to come to your door. Nobody's going to fight you for it. You're kind of scary. All right. Let's see your feelings. I mean, their feelings for you. You got somebody who's very, very, very attracted to you, admire you. They look at you like the Queen of Wands. Could be very strong fire energy, but you're looking, I don't know, some of you looking good. Some of you doing something. Change diet. You're doing something, but you got somebody's attention. Yeah, put that stick down. Come on. People like maybe a little you got a flower over here like you're trying. You got a spear and you got a flower. You're like, come and get it. Come and get it. I dare you. Like maybe there's some of you got enough bullshit. You just don't even you're like, oh, you gotta go through the what was it? What was that show on MTV? The Cauldron? Wait a minute, the Gauntlet. You gotta go through the gauntlet to get to Scorpio. All right. Dolphins ward off shark. All right. Somebody. All right. But you got somebody. Let's see if what their intentions and their actions are right now and your feelings towards this person. All right. This person not giving up. This person kind of going with the flow. They just kind of chilling out, seeing what's up. You know, you got somebody here kind of going at their own pace. Maybe that's why you're a little bit kind of off in your own world here. You're like, what the hell? Who you waiting on? What are you waiting on? It's like maybe you're starting to feel, I don't know, I gotta figure you out, Scorpio. I'm 5 placement Scorpio and I can't figure you out. I can't figure anything out right now. Jeez, how am I still here? The 2 of Swords, your person confused. They can't read you, can't figure you out. So if your person is pulled away and they're not saying anything, you're all over them. And they're trying to act cool about it. And yet they're torn. They don't know which way to go. So they're taking their sweet ass time making a decision. And in the meantime, you're kind of sitting in limbo here, the 3 of Wands. Like, you're like, man, I just don't know what else to do here. What else do I friggin' do? Just kind of waiting for a sign. Somebody may feel like you're getting other attention. They think you're getting another attention. You can have other people. You can have anybody you want. But they're really drawn to you. I don't know what you're doing. Maybe it's your approach to things. One minute you got the sword up. The next minute you're all acting sweet. Maybe this is really drawing this person. And so they're pulling back a little bit, trying to figure out what your next move is. You guys are kind of hanging in there. All right. Your feelings, 7 of Pentacles. Like I get, you don't know which way you're going. You don't know your head from your ass. But yet you're showing up as a good game. You got a good game going on. You're looking good. All right. You got fire energy around you. Aries, Leo, Sag, somebody very attracted to you, somebody that wants to come in. So, but somebody might be misreading you. You look like you don't know if you really want to invest in somebody anymore or if you really want to invest in a relationship. So I am getting that energy from you, Scorpio. You might be giving off an energy. The reason why somebody's not really saying how they feel to you or giving you a decision is because they may be feeling like either whether it's pride for you or you're holding back or you're trying to act stronger than you are. You just don't want to lose your shit and you're keeping your composure, or somebody's intimidated to even express to you how they really feel. And it's almost like, they're just kind of being chill here. Maybe you guys are reading each other. Maybe you're waiting for a sign from them. They're waiting for a sign from you. The Temperance card and the 3 of Wands is telling me that right now, and especially with the 2 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles, whatever you're doing, and I kind of was getting the, sort of a similar energy with Libra and Scorpio. It's like maybe there's just no need to make a decision just yet. You just got to kind of be with what's going on and wait for the sign. I know that's a hard thing to do, but right now it just feels like something's settling in. Maybe there's nothing more you and your person really need to do. There isn't anything else you need to say to each other. You just need to let the energy work itself out, because you're in their field. They want you, they want to connect with you, but for some reason it's saying here, let things unfold naturally. Don't push for a decision because you're uncomfortable with the silence. There's a silence here for a reason. And during that silence, this was coming through yesterday too, there's a silence, and sometimes the silence, the feelings will just boil over even more if there's a chance to be silent, if there's a little bit of separation, or if you leave somebody guessing a little bit. Somebody's definitely pondering. And it's almost like just kind of waiting for something to happen, and it will happen naturally with this Temperance card. What's the current block with you and this person? All right. The Nine of Swords. You got them really, really in their head. The outcome, Page of Cups. The advice, the Page of Wands. All right. So the Nine of Swords, this person here really is pulling their hair out. Somebody's got to decide. The Six of Pentacles, to give more to this or what they're going to give to this. You got the Queen of Pentacles. You got a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. You have somebody here maybe even feeling like they should have given to you more, or they wish they could give you more. And for some of you, it's like, I should have gave you more. But you have a Queen of Pentacles and you have a Queen of Wands. So you got fire and earth here. And you're showing up as they're like fire, like, man. And you got somebody who's earthy. And it's just a different temperament. And it looks as though somebody's feelings, they have stronger feelings for you than they're letting on. They might be acting kind of chill. They're trying to act kind of chill with you. The Queen of Pentacles takes their time making a decision. But it looks like they really want to give to you. They want to give to you more than you even know. And that's why the silence, letting somebody miss you and ponder and think, but somebody really sees you and their feelings. They're kind of holding them back with that Seven of Cups. I mean, with the High Priestess. I feel like your person just thinks that you could have other people. Or that maybe you're keeping a secret from them. They feel like you're not being 100% honest with them. But to me, your feelings over here, it's like you are questioning where this is going. You're not 100% sure where this is going either, especially the Three of Wands. So that's that back and forth energy that I'm getting, that you're giving off to somebody else. You got somebody thinking overtime. Like, yeah, you might be able to call somebody in, Scorpio, and you're electrifying to them, or you're attractive to them, and you can get what you want to them, but when it comes down to the stability or the security of the relationship, or somebody's self-esteem, they may be triggered by you, wondering if you're going to stick around, or, because you're giving off an energy like you're not sure where things are going. So somebody's just trying to play it cool with you, and maybe keep you waiting just to see what your next move will be. And I'm getting here advice for you, the Page of Wands. I'm feeling like your next move should be just kind of go with the flow. This is my 16-year-old. Just do what you do when you were younger. Just have fun, not worry about anything, and see where it goes. Maybe you're too concerned with long term, or you're too concerned about the next step, or you're too concerned about the future. And it's worrying this person that they have enough to give you, or can give you enough. Now, you are dealing with somebody here that overthinks, that really has a lot of anxiety when it comes to their own self-worth and their own money and their own, energy they can give to you. Maybe they don't have enough to give to you. or enough energy to give to you. And you may require more energy than they can give. Maybe your visions of what you want for the future are, the Seven of Cups, unrealistic expectations. The Queen of Wands can have some friggin' expectations of the future. Like she's going to be the president of the United States. She's going to, be the first to land on Mars, whatever. But she's got wild dreams. And maybe this person feels like you have unrealistic expectations of a situation. Seven of Pentacles. But somebody very interested in you and somebody's growing strong feelings for you. So I do feel like your person's just not saying anything about their feelings for you. They may be playing it cool and keeping you kind of like at bay, and maybe they keep you waiting a little bit, but you've got them very confused and very torn about their next move. And I feel like they think you're not 100% sure if you're truly invested in this connection. Like you may get what you want with this person, but it's going to repeat. If this is a past person, if you guys broke up because of some reason, and whatever that reason was, that person felt they couldn't fulfill that need for you, they feel like that's just going to come back around again, because the block is the Six of Pentacles and you're at the Seven of Pentacles. Like you need more than what they can give. And so is anything going to change? If this person can't step up to meet your needs and they just don't know how to, or don't know if they can, it's just going to be the same problem over and over. And if this is a newer person coming in, this person just may feel like, I don't know if I have enough to give to you, if I can give you, or if you're going to, leave because I can't give you enough, but somebody very, very much, and look at the Seven of Swords, they might even feel like they can't trust you. You might say one thing and you might be like, oh, I'm very trustworthy, I can say, but the feelings, they just might not. There's something, whether they think that you have somebody else or you could have somebody else, or this is just, going to repeat itself, or you're saying one thing and they feel like you mean another. But they're playing it cool, and it looks as though this is still playing out. So this is going to be it's up in the air, and it's a to be continued. I do see somebody trying to open up to you, though, with the Page of Cups here. So the Page of Cups is, you got an earth, you got a fire energy, but you got a water energy here, a Sag energy. You've got somebody here trying to express how they feel to you. So let's see what else I get. And of course, I'll look at Aries through Pisces. All right, frozen for a time, non-action, slow down, and not yet. Wow. So I was picking up on that energy from the beginning. It's like you are in this weird it's just frozen for a time. Like something's not moving just yet, but let the pieces kind of settle and fall in, regardless of where you're at right now in your relationship. Things are still up in the air. It feels like an energy, like I said, like somebody just feels they're uncertain. Maybe they're waiting for the sign when they should move or what's next, right? But it looks like you guys are going to find yourself naturally bonding or coming back together. But things are up in the air right now, and there's something shifting, and maybe that one little piece needs to shift. And that's the aha moment. And that's the sign, and things will move forward. Because you've got two queens showing up here. It doesn't matter what gender you are, but it shows two people that are really being serious. And the Three of Wands is both serious about moving forward. All right. So you both are on the same frequency here. It's just your person here may be overthinking things or misreading you. All right. So silence. They're not saying anything. Let them be silent for a while. As uncomfortable as that can be patient with it. Or not. You don't have to do anything else. Nothing. I'm just reading cards. Let's see Aries through Pisces. All right, Aries through Pisces. So this is where I'm gonna dive into the person that's on your mind, and we'll see, if what their intentions are. Will they speak up? All right. What's the possibility? What's the potential? What's going on with this person, the energy between the two of you? And we'll get some hidden truth there between you and this person. All right. All right, Aries. You got an Emperor. All right, so Aries wants to come home. Give it time. All right, the Hanged Man. You've been kind of hanging. You're not sure, but you got an Aries taking you seriously, taking the situation seriously. I want you so badly. All right, so maybe they just need a little bit more time to see things differently. All right, you may be feeling stuck in limbo, not sure, but there's that energy of silence. All right, it's just uncomfortable and let go. It's like letting go of control. That's one of your issues, Scorpio, is letting go of control. I just heard somebody say, well, fuck off. All right, Taurus, look at the love. All right, they're invested in you, the Nine of Pentacles. You got somebody with some pride, some confidence, independent, right? But the Knight of Swords, they're directed at you. It looks like they have strong intentions to make things work with you. All right, you like that? And I saved your text and your messages. So you got a Taurus here that, you guys are going to find yourself together. There's a lot of love here, right? There's a lot of love between you and a Taurus and a lot of potential. You just got somebody here that's very independent and is going to act cool about it. I could hear my Scorpios, right? Don't tell me what to do, right? Burning me with their eyes. I love you, Scorpio. Gemini, I feel a sexual tension. They're ignoring you. They're not giving you what you want, and they're acting like they're not interested in you, but they're doing it for your attention, right? So Gemini is trying to get your attention in the wrong way. All right. So you do what you want to do with that. There is strong sexual tension between the two of you. Cancer, Nine of Cups, Four of Pentacles. You got a Cancer here. It's over here. Got their eyes on you. They're not taking them off. They desire you, but they are not. They're letting you know. We got the Tower card. So it doesn't matter what the hell you guys are going through. They're not letting go of this, but you'll get some sort of truth from this situation, right? And miss being with you. So if you've gone through a breakup, they're holding back here with the Four of Pentacles, but you guys, it looks like you're going to come back around again because they ain't letting go of you. All right, there's nobody like you. Leo, the Five of Cups, all right? Look at that pride, the Strength card, Five of Cups, the Ten of Swords. Look at you feeling done. You walk away from a Leo, but Leo feeling some guilt over here, but their pride, all right? We got, will you ever make things right? It looks like, from your perspective, the Ten of Swords, it looks like, will they ever make anything right? Right? But it looks like there's a bond there. So it could be some healing, maybe the space between the two of you. There's some healing energy here, right? Something worth it, but you feel done. Virgo, the Six of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. So you got your eye on a Virgo, and they got their eye on you. So they're still seeing you and them. It might be moving slow, the Page of Pentacles, but they're very interested in you. They might be not letting you know exactly how they really feel. They're playing it cool, but you're drawing them to you with whatever you're doing. So if you're being silent, stay silent. But it also is, if they're not saying a word, it's because they're trying to get to know you, but they really do want to move forward. Your intellect arouses me. Libra, Queen of Cups, right? So everything about you, Page of Wands. and the Judgment card. All right. So this is your call, right? But it looks like they're coming back in. You know, it says right now I can't reach out. All right, but give it time. You know, the Queen of Cups could be they're healing or they're holding on or they're still dealing with another situation. But we got them calling for you here with the Page of Wands and the Judgment card here, wanting a do-over. Scorpio, you got the Seven of Cups again. All right. And you got the Five of Wands and you got the King of Pentacles. So there's some competition or there's some challenges with you and expectations about long-term goals, maybe with another Scorpio. All right. Maybe you're setting your expectations too high with the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles wants the whole mountain, right? And, you know, but it's saying don't give up on your dreams. You know, don't give up on what it is you want. But somebody else may feel like they can't reach those dreams of yours. They may, but it looks to me like somebody will fight for it. But the silence or the confusion is this person may feel like you have other options. All right. For Scorpio, though, I am seeing I am different now. Maybe another Scorpio is stepping up and ready to fight for this connection. Sagittarius, Five of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the Devil card. So Sag and you, right? You guys are going to try and work things out, but it looks like they trigger you. It looks like there could have been some deception, some cheating, or just an unhealthy situation, but something about the two of you, you come back together. I still have feelings for you. You guys, maybe you'll work through it this time. Capricorn, the Star card, the Nine of Wands, and the King of Wands. All right. So it does look like there's a strong attraction, but there's a lot of tension between you and that was Scorpio, Sag, Cap. All right. The Nine of Wands is telling me that you guys are kind of going through something, a little bit of a setback, but there's hope in this connection. The King of Wands is just, you know, kind of holding your composure. You know, stay true here. It looks like you guys will find your way back together. You've been through something before. You'll make it through this time. All right. I can be myself with you. So somebody feels very comfortable with you. Aquarius, Seven of Pentacles, the Temperance card, and the Hierophant. So this is going to unfold nicely with you in Aquarius. All right, things may feel kind of up in the air at the moment, but the Temperance card is telling you to go with the flow. I am recovering with an Aquarius. All right, so it's a matter of time. We see a commitment here. Pisces, we have the Moon card, we have the Two of Pentacles, and we have the Ten of Wands. It's stressing you out too much. Let it go with Pisces. Things are still up in the air, but there's potential here with the Two of Pentacles. They got a lot changing in their life. The Moon card, they're all over the place right now. All right, and I never used to look at you in that way, but now they're starting to see you a little bit differently. All right, so maybe a little bit of space between you and Pisces, and now they're starting to see, you know, see really the worth, your value. All right, so that's why some silence here can always be the best medicine. Let's see, yes or no for you, and then we'll do a time frame. All right. All right, let's see. Yes or no for Scorpio. All right, maybe. You got the Seven of Swords. All right, maybe. So it's figuring out what it is you're either tiptoeing around, what it is you're trying to ignore, what it is you see, or your truth. Right? But it's a maybe, and you have the Empress card underneath here. So, you know, that's a yes. So maybe yes, but I'm going to go maybe for you. It's up to you, the maybes. 50-50. I know you guys are like, I don't like that. All right. Time frame. When, let's see, from now to whenever the card says. Because anything is possible. Don't set it in stone. Do not set it in stone. All right, this is for Scorpio for a time frame for whatever question is on their mind by the next season. So we have summer right around the corner. All right, 50 Cent. All right, I love you guys. I'll be live with Sag next. If you want to come hang out with me, that'd be great, just to hang out. Maybe you get some Sag placements. And you could possibly hang out in my membership if you want. We'll be there around 2:45, maybe 2:50. Love you guys. See you soon. Take care.